Today we solve this problem. This is an interesting problem. You must attempt this problem one time before watching the solution. So let's start solving the problem. So what is actually given? Two equations are given. Okay. From these we need to find the value of sine of a minus b. So let's do it. So first we will write the first equation. So that is root 2 cos a equal to cos b plus cos cube b. Okay. What we will do first? We will multiply both sides by sine b. So let's do it. So it will be root 2 cos a sine b equal to cos b sine b plus cos cube b sine b. Okay. So let's give this equation number 1. Okay. Now we will take the second equation. So that is root 2 sine a equal to. Now you can see that we can take sine b common from these two terms. So it will be sine b into 1 minus sine square b. Now 1 minus sine square b is actually equal to cos square b. So we can remove this and write cos square b. Okay. Okay. Now what we will do? We will multiply both sides by cos b. Okay. So if we do it, here it will be root 2 sine a cos b equal to sine b into cos cube b. Okay. So let's give this equation number 2. Now what we will do? We will subtract equation number 1 from equation number 2. So if we do it, actually we are doing 2 minus 1, right? So if we do it, in the left hand side, it will be root 2 into sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. Okay. So this is equal to, now if we subtract, this term and this term will be cancelled out, and what will be left in the right hand side? It will be minus cos b sine b. Right? Okay. Now you can see here sine a cos b minus cos sine b. So sine a cos b minus cos sine b is actually equal to what? Sine of a minus b. Okay. So from here we can say that sine of a minus b is equal to minus cos b sine b upon root 2. Okay. Now what we will do? We will multiply and divide by 2. Okay. So here it will be 2. Okay. Now in the numerator you can see 2 cos b sine b. So that is equal to sine 2b. So this will be minus sine 2b upon 2 root 2. Okay. Now you can notice that if we can find the value of sine 2b and put it here, we will get the value of sine of a minus b. Okay. And that is the question. So let's do it. So to do that, we will write these equations in the next page. Okay. So let's do it. So the equations are root 2 cos a equal to cos b plus cos cube b. And the second equation is root 2 sine a equal to sine b minus sine cube b. Let me recheck one time if I have written correctly. Okay. Now what you will do? You will square both sides of this equation. Okay, so if we do it, it will be 2 cos square a equal to, here we will use a plus b whole square formula. So here it will be cos square b plus 2 into cos b into cos cube b. So that will be cos 2 power 4b, right? Plus cos 2 power 6b. Okay. Now here we will also square both sides. It will be 2 sine square a equal to sine square b minus 2 sine b into sine cube b. So that will be sine 2 power 4b, right? Plus sine 2 power 6b. Let's give this equation number 3 and this is equation number 4. Okay. Now what we will do? We will add 3 and 4. right? Now, if we do it in the left hand side, it will be 2 into cos square a plus sin square a, right? Now, cos square a plus sin square a is equal to 1. So, you can remove this, right? Okay. Now, if you notice, in the right hand side, we will also get a cos square b plus sin square b. So, it is also equal to 1. So, we will write 1 here, 1 plus. Now, from these two terms, we can take 2 common. So, this will be 2 into cos 2 power 4b minus sin 2 power 4b, right? And we will write this term as it is. So, this will be cos 2 power 6b plus sin 2 power 6b. No problem. Okay. No, okay. Now, what we need to do actually, we need to simplify these expressions. Okay. So, let's do it. We are going to do this in another page. So, the expressions we got are cos 2 power 4b minus sin 2 power 4b, and the second expression is cos 2 power 6b plus sin 2 power 6b. Okay. So, here you can see that this is actually cos square b whole square minus sin square b whole square. So, we can write that as cos square b plus sin square b into cos square b minus sin square b. Okay. So, cos square b plus sin square b is equal to 1. And cos square b minus sin square b, it is equal to cos 2b. So, this will be 1 into cos 2b. So, that is cos 2b. Right? Now, we will simplify this. So, this is actually cos square b whole cube plus sin square b whole cube. So, this will be cos square b plus sin square b whole cube minus 3 into cos square b into sin square b. Okay. Into cos square b plus sin square b. Right? Okay. So, cos square b plus sin square b is equal to 1. So, this will be 1 minus 3 cos square b into sin square b, right? And here cos square b plus sin square b is equal to 1. So, we can write this. Okay. So, now what we will do, we will write this as 1 minus 3 by 4 into 2 cos b sin b whole square. Can you understand this? Okay. So, you can see that if you simplify from this to this, you will get this as it is. Okay, so this is also correct. No problem. So, 2 cos b sin b is actually equal to sin 2b. So, this will be 1 minus 3 by 4. Now, this is here, it is a square. So, this will be sin square 2b here. No problem. Now, sin square 2b can be written as 1 minus cos square 2b. So, let's do it. So, I am doing it here. Okay. So, this is actually 1 minus cos square 2b. Okay. So, if we open the bracket, it will be 1 minus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 cos square 2b. Now, we will substitute this in the place of here. Okay. So, it will be 1 plus 2. This expression is equal to cos 2b. So, we will write this 2 cos 2b. Okay. Plus, here it is cos 2 by 6b plus sin 2 by 6b. So, we got that this is equal to this. So, we will write this. So, this is 1 minus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 cos square 2b. If I am not wrong, that is okay. Okay. So, these 2 and here is 2. Okay. These 2 and here 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So, this will be cancelled out, and what will be left? We will get, if we multiply both sides by 4. Okay, if we multiply both sides by 4, here it will be 3 cos square 2b. Okay, plus 8 cos 2b minus 3 equal to 0, right? So, now we will factorize it, then we will solve it, we will get two values. Okay, so let's do it. So, this 8 can be written as 9 minus 1. So, we can straight factor this as cos 2b plus 3 into 3 cos 2b minus 1. If you don't understand, okay, just solve it by middle term factor. Okay, by breaking the middle term, you can solve it like that. Okay, but I guess we need to learn that how we can straightly factor this type of factorable quadratic expressions. Okay, you need to learn this to make your calculations faster. Okay, so from here we will get cos to be equal to minus 3. Now you know that the maximum value of cos to b is 1 and the minimum value of cos to b is minus 1. Okay, we know that minus 1 less than equal to cos to b less than equal to 1, right? So here we are getting minus 3. So that will be rejected, right? No problem. So from here we will get cos to be equal to 1 by 3. So here this will be accepted, no problem. Okay. So what we got, that the value of cos to b is equal to 1 by 3. So from here we can say that sin to b is equal to plus minus root over. Here it will be 3 square, which is 9, minus 1 square, which is equal to 1, divided by 3. Okay. So 9 minus 1 is equal to 8. So that is root 8. And root 8 can be written as 2 root 2. Okay, no problem. This will be like this. No problem. Okay. Now we got the value of sin to be. Okay. Now we will put this here to get the answer. So let's do it. So we got sin to be equal to plus minus 2 root 2 by 3. So first we will put sin to be equal to plus 2 root 2 by 3. So if we do it, it will be minus 2 root 2 by 3 upon 2 root 2. Okay. So this and this will be cancelled and what will be left? Minus 1 by 3 will be left. Okay. And if we put sin to be equal to minus 2 root 2 by 3. So minus minus will be plus. This will be 2 root 2 by 3 upon 2 root 2. This and this will be cancelled out and what will be left? 1 by 3 will be left. No problem. So we got that sine of a minus b is equal to plus minus 1 by 3. So option C is correct. So I guess this was an interesting question, okay, for you. I hope you understand this. Okay, this type of questions are actually important to strengthen our concepts of trigonometry. Okay, you can see which formula we used, and if you want my suggestion is to remember this is equal to cos to b and this expression is equal to this. Okay, we derived this, you did not remember this. Okay, but just remember that this expression is equal to 1 minus 3 cos square b into sin square b. Okay, that is my suggestion. Okay, no problem. So if you like this video, make sure to like, comment and share and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos and concepts. Thank you for watching the video.